It's time for Kilpatrick's movie reviews. It's a great way to get my wife to shut up. Ha 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 ha! Tonight's movie is, what was that movie?
Doolittle.
Dr. Doolittle. I can think of no name that inspires less confidence than a doctor named Doolittle. I guess it could be worse. It could be Dr. Do Nothing, right? Saws off the wrong leg. I don't know. Anyway, his big deal, he's such a great doctor, that he talks to the animals. And there'd be a song if this were a musical, but there's no music in this. Just opening credits and closing credits and a couple of mood pieces there. You get Robert Downey Jr. who plays Dr. Doolittle. And I don't know if this was a necessary aspect of the film, but he decides to do it with this thick Scottish, it's Scottish, right?
Yeah.
A thick Scottish accent. So you thought maybe you were going to get Robert Downey Jr., and it turns out you get a lot less. You get Robert Downey Jr. Pretending he's Scottish. It's I know he's, is he Australian or is he?
I think he's American.
He's American. Okay, well, I guess. But he's definitely they didn't pluck him out of Scotland, and it's just you know, they could have picked anybody pick somebody who actually sounds Scottish. But we go to see this movie because we want to see Robert Downey Jr. We're definitely not going to see it for the story. This is a story about a doctor who is fluent in animalese, and we're supposed to care. Like, most doctors can't even speak. They can't speak human. They have no bedside manner. And we finally found one who can communicate, and the animals are getting him. Isn't that nice? Oh, by the way, on that Scottish thing, I liked Robert Downey Jr. better when he was wearing blackface. Didn't you? Tropic Thunder? At least he was funny there. In this movie, it's just sad. We're just watching him going, blah, 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 blah. This is my Scottish accent. We're like, yeah, this is why you're not getting the Academy Award for anything. And they, this is very ugly. What they did is remember there was a whole bunch of John Travolta movies? Is that Look Who's Talking? And then Look Who's Talking 2, and then Look Who's Talking Now, and you know, it just went on and on and on and on with John Travolta, a man who's not known for being all that eloquent to begin with. And so they did this, you know, it's like, wow, what if we aim the camera at a baby and then we did some voiceovers? Wouldn't that work? So this is basically that, except now we can make it look more like their mouths moved, right? So the sheep and the rabbits and the goats and the duck and the horse and the rattlesnakes and all of that, their mouths are better. They look like they're talking. It doesn't look as much like they dubbed in the celebrity voices, right? But that's it. Are you excited about that concept? Celebrity voices. I need some light. If we get pulled over by the police, we just tell them this was a cinematic emergency. You needed to be saved from this god-awful movie. Oh, it's terrible. The thing that somewhere they said, he said, look, I am an actor. I'd like to act in something. I don't want to be in this stupid Disney movie where I'm playing opposite the talking animals. Like, that's always a dumb move. They're like, hey, would you like to play opposite a wisecracking Doberman Pinscher? No. The answer is no. Never, ever do you want to be playing against a baby or an animal, let alone a wise talking animal that actually has celebrity voices. So what happened is, to get him in the movie, they said, we're going to let you act. We're going to act because we're going to give you a sad story. And I'm not really spoiling anything because they give this away in the first 5 minutes of the movie. His wife is dead. Did I give away too much? No. I don't think so. The credits are barely rolling and they're like, yeah, his wife's dead. So he's like really super Whew, he's out. He's gone. He needs antidepressants. He's very depressed. He's a very depressed Dr. Doolittle. That's why he does little, is because he's probably had a breakdown. He's just not do. What is he needs more zinc in his diet? Maybe zinc, vitamin E, something. He needs something that will bring him up. Oh my God. I'm trying to think, is there an herbal supplement that Americans use that makes them feel good? Let me think. Dun 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 dun. Hey, how about pot? He should take some pot. That would be an interesting Dr. Doolittle. A baked Dr. Doolittle. You don't think so? Oh my God, he needs to use more then, because whatever he's taking is just stems and seeds. So this guy, he's just real morose, and the animals are cheering him up. And there's another little storyline where there's a kid who talks to animals, including the squirrel that he just shot. That's actually a plot point in the movie. He shot a squirrel, and he's bringing him in. Don't give away. That happens at like moment 6. Moment 6 of the movie. I am not giving away. Okay. I'm going a little deeper into the movie, but I'm not giving away the ending. Okay. I don't even remember the ending, to be honest with you. I took a nap. It was the best. It's like a $12 nap, but it was worth it, man. It was totally worth it. Oh my God. Oh, that's the best way to see this movie, is with your eyes closed. So, did I snore?
You always snore.
Holy, wow, that's great. I'm very happy to hear that.
Get the kid in the row behind you. Why is that man snoring?
Why is that man snoring? Oh my God. Oh my God, that's better than the time I went to the park and this kid asked me if I was a stranger. All right, so the parts that I saw, I'll be honest with you, I think movies are consistent. They're consistently good or they're consistently bad. Yeah, I don't think you have to see an entire movie to have an opinion about it. And if the movie sucks bad enough that you decide to take a nap, I didn't just slip into a coma. I wasn't working like the graveyard shift.
Checking to see if you're still
It's not a good sign if you got to check your date for vital signs. Okay, that's not a good sign. So, shucks. Anyway, the movie. I like Robert Downey Jr. Everybody likes Robert Downey Jr. You know who's stealing Robert Downey Jr.'s roles? That Humpy guy. What's his Humper? Not Humperdinck. That's the singer. The Cumberbatch.
No.
Cumberbatch is the new Robert Downey Jr. Narcissistic, good-looking, all stuck in himself, and then 3/4 into the movie, he turns into a human being. Yeah, it's like what they used to do with Tom Cruise. Remember plastic surgery Tom Cruise?
He had plastic surgery.
He must have, because his face doesn't look right. I mean, he looks older, but he doesn't look right. Something happened to his face. He either had a stroke and then that's how his face stuck, or he's gone under the knife and Scientology didn't do it. So Tom Cruise used to make movies where he's like, ooh, good looking and stuck on himself, and he has the whole world by the tail, and he sucks, and you want him to die, and then somewhere in the movie he turns into a human being. That's his redemption story, and then you like him at the end. That's like every Tom Cruise movie ever made, you know? And it's really just, it's part of our discrimination against good-looking people. I know, I went through it a lot myself. So, I did while I was asleep, dreaming in the middle of this movie. So, Dr. Doolittle, I'm not going to go into the cast. I'm not going to talk about the direction and the cinematography. Yeah, it's not a bad-looking movie. You know, it doesn't look like somebody's film project. It's a high budget movie, and they paid for Robert Downey Jr. But the big plot here is that there's another kid who talks to animals, and so he gets to be like his personal assistant. And then
You're giving away too many plot.
That's not a huge. Oh, give me a break. I'll bet you that's in the trailer. I'll bet you it's in the trailer. It's not a spoiler. It's not a spoiler. And Queen Victoria is sick, so they have to go find. They got to go on some kind of a journey, like Dora the Explorer, looking for something that will bring Queen Victoria back from death's door.
You're giving away too much.
No. You're giving the movie too much credit. Anyway, this movie sucked. This movie sucked a big one. It is not a movie that you should see. The best way to see it is with your eyes closed. That's how I saw it, and that's why. Should I give this movie a rating? That's my rating. Hope you liked it. Hope you liked my video.